Today I want to teach you how to write your own prognosis. What is a prognosis? You go to a doctor, the doctor says, hey, you're diagnosed with diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure. You need to take this medicine. You need to do this. If you don't take your medicine, this is what's going to happen to you, or vice versa. That's the prognosis. You take it. Respect your doctor, you take your medication. But now you go home and you write your own prognosis. You see, the diagnosis is always right. The prognosis can never, ever, ever be forecasted. Never. That's why, and I'll give you a simple example. You have 100 patients, stage 2 ER positive breast cancer. All of these patients are going through the same cycles of chemotherapy. All of them have different outcomes. Everyone is different. We don't know that our prognosis can also be dependent on, am I making lifestyle changes? Some people choose not to change their lifestyle and only take the medicine. They have different outcomes. Some people choose to change the way that they eat. They start moving from sedentary to active. They start improving their sleep. They start looking after their stress levels. They connect more spiritually to themselves and other people. They have a different outcome. So now, no matter who you are today watching this, some of you may be diagnosed with cancer. Some of you may be going through it right now. Some of you may not yet have a diagnosis in place. You have an unexplained pain, something in your body where you don't know, the doctors are not yet sure what's happening. You may already have diabetes. You may already be on medication. You need to go back home today and write your prognosis. How do you do that? You take a paper and a pen, your favorite journal, sit down when you're quiet, take about 6 deep breaths to center yourself so you calm down. And now, whatever your doctor told you, whatever your nutritionist told you, whatever your personal trainer told you, whatever your spiritual guru told you, that's okay. But now I want you to write down your own prognosis. This means you write the outcome that you want. Maybe someone told you you need to be on this medicine for a lifetime. Maybe someone told you your condition can never be reversed. Maybe someone told you you have 4 weeks left to live. It's okay. That's their prognosis. Now, if you believe that, that's going to be your outcome. Okay? Believe it enough to take your medicine and do the right things. But you go home and you change that. You don't want that prognosis going into your subconscious mind and the outcome happening according to what you believe. So I go home and I write that, hey, I had a great consult with my doctor, with my team, and they told me all of this. But every time I take the medicine, my hair's gonna grow, my skin's gonna glow. You write down the outcome of the drug on your body. Yes, they'll tell you for the right reason. The doctor will tell you your chemotherapy may have these side effects, your diabetic drug may have these side effects, your high blood pressure medication may have these side effects, and they're ethically right to tell you that. You don't have to believe everything. You don't have to believe everything. You go home and make your own prognosis. I always give this example of a 74-year-old woman I had, and she was getting treated for cancer. Her family didn't want her to know that she was going through chemotherapy. So the patient was told that she was just going through IV treatments and vitamins and minerals for her own energy levels. This woman would come to see me every 10 days and she didn't have a single side effect of the chemotherapy because she didn't know she was going through it. That's how powerful our minds are. And of course, sometimes we go through it. But imagine you going home and writing down the outcome that you want. Every time I take this medicine, this happens. I feel amazing. It's getting rid of my disease. Plus, it's giving me health benefits. You write the outcome that you want. Too many of us believe the outcome of society and what people tell you. You'll speak to 10 other patients who will give you all of their woeful stories, which may be real for them, but they don't have to be real for you. And you start to automatically forecast and believe what your suffering is going to be or what you're going to go through. But when you go home and you write down your outcome, no matter what the world told you, what the doctors told you, what the coaches told you, you write down your outcome. So in a prognosis, it could be as simple as, yes, I have this condition, acceptance. I'm going through this medication, but every time I take this medicine, this is going to happen in my body. It's healing me, it's repairing my cells. Every side effect that comes up in my body is being handled beautifully. It's not affecting me. So you write down the outcome that you want. It could be the complete opposite of what your medical professional or your nutritionist told you. This is your time to dream and to believe. Of course, by doing this exercise doesn't ask you to get off your medication or not follow your doctor. It just creates your own prognosis in your mind. Like this, you can do it with everything. You can write the outcome of the exams that you're going to give right now. So many students become victims of the exam. Oh no, this is going to happen. Oh no, that's going to happen. What if this happens? Why don't you write down your own prognosis? You write down the outcome that you want. You write down the outcome of anything that you want in your life. If someone told you you're going to fail at business, if someone told you there's no way you can do this particular task in life, you write down the outcome of how it's going to be. Because too many of our subconscious minds are weak because we believe what people say without us designing or imagining the outcome that we want. And that's why we write it down. If you need to take a thyroid medication and you're taking it with fear every day, you're taking any medicine with fear and disbelief, do you really think the medicine's working for you? No. If you need to take a medicine, okay, let it be the inspiring fact to get off this medicine. I need to change my lifestyle XYZ. Do that. But right now, when I put a drug in my body, I want to imagine it's doing the best for me. It's looking after me. It's protecting me. Dream big. Design, lie to your subconscious mind the outcome that you want. But if you're taking it with fear and every Google thought of the side effect, guess what's going to happen? So that is our power. Sometimes we will be in a situation where we have to take a medicine. We may have to go through a treatment. We're humans. We don't know what's going to happen to any of us, no matter how much we look after our health or we don't. None of us are spared from possible disease. Of course, it's a good thing that we invest in health and prevention, so we have an edge. But I've seen the healthiest people and the fittest people get struck down with cancer for so many other reasons. The point is, whatever treatment we're going through right now, let us first be in a stage of acceptance. And number two, everything that we're putting in our system with a state of acceptance and with a mind of, this is amazing for me. This is going to be amazing for me. If you already know it's bad for you, there's no point talking about it and rehearsing it all the time and going on with the negatives. You now start to change the subconscious mind by programming it with the outcome that you want. And that is how you write a prognosis. So I'm really happy. If anyone out there has a disease and you want to write your prognosis and share it with me, I would be happy to read it and try to coach you on it or, share with you if you could make it better. But the simple way of writing a prognosis is, number one, how do you want the outcome of this condition or medicine? Just write it down. Dream big. Don't worry how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Your only job is to dream big, imagine wild, and write it down. And once you've written that prognosis, read it every single night before you sleep, every single morning when you wake up. You design your prognosis, and the more you read it, the more repetitively you read it, the more it gets into your subconscious mind. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.